Hello, buongiorno and grazie. Welcome to another trip report. This time from Milan Central Station. This is one of the most beautiful railway stations in Europe in my opinion. From here you find trains to Switzerland, Germany, Austria. From another railway station in Milan you also find trains to France, not from this railway station. Anyway, in this video I won't show you an in-depth review of Milan Centrale. I already have two videos where I will show you more of this. You can find them in the description of this video. But I will show you some of this railway station, of course. And for this video we will take the local train from here to Locarno. This train also calls in Lugano, from where you have a good connection on local trains. We won't take the route all the way to Locarno. We will get out a little bit earlier and change there to the Treno Gotthard. So basically this is also the start of the Gotthard Panorama Express route that starts in Lugano. I'll tell you a little bit more about this with the use of voiceover. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you like to see more train related videos, subscribe to my channel. For now, let's roll the intro. Milano Centrale is an awesome railway station. I just really like the architecture of this railway station. But I won't do an in-depth railway station review of this railway station right now. If you want to find out more, just check out the video I've made on the Frecciarossa, an Italian high-speed train from Milan to Naples via Rome, or on the Thello sleeper train between Milan and Paris. Even though this is a terminal station and most trains do end or start their journey here, some trains also have this as a railway station along the way, and this is mainly for the long distance trains within Italy. And this train here on the right, that's my train for today. It's a cooperation of both the Swiss state-owned railway company SBB and the Italian railway company Trenord, what is a subsidiary of the state-owned railway company of Italy, Trenitalia. The trains that are being used for these routes are the flirt trains made by Stadler. I will show you a little bit more of them at the outside at the end of this video. An extra yellow line above the doors will indicate where the first class is. Digital screens at the side and at the front of the train will tell you route information, very basic though. Icons and class numbers will indicate what facilities can be found where and what class can be found where if you enter that door. These are local trains. On the Milan-Lugano section there are also long distance trains, and those long distance trains will obviously go further into Switzerland or Germany. However, if you're traveling with the use of an Interrail or Eurail on this section, you need to pay a reservation fee for the section within Italy. For Germany and Switzerland you don't need a reservation for those trains. Obviously, within these local trains you can't reserve a seat, so you can just hop on if you're traveling with the use of a rail pass like we did, at least Interrail or Eurail. If you're traveling with a Swiss travel pass, it's obviously not valid for the Italian part of this route. Most seats within these trains do face each other. This is typical something for both Italian and Swiss trains, and the pattern on the seats is typical for Swiss trains. Route information is given very well. There are screens near the entrances and the exits that will host route information, and at several points at the ceiling of these trains. At the first section of our trip it was quite busy, so we didn't have the best seats, but at the moment our train arrived in Switzerland it was not that busy at all. Most people went out at the station of Como. By the way, in terms of travel time, these local trains do have exactly the same travel time between Milan and the railway station of Lugano in Switzerland as the long distance trains. From Lugano you have a great connection on other long distance trains. As I mentioned, most seats do face each other. These trains are not really special. Of course, you'll find some space for luggage in some overhead luggage racks, but they're not all over the train. And these are really commuter trains, so there's not an overwhelming space for luggage. There are some spots where you can park bikes though. And near the toilet there is some extra space with folding seats where you can park buggies for traveling with young children, as you can see here, and also park bikes if necessary. If you're traveling in a wheelchair you can also enter the train over here at this point. The toilet is wheelchair accessible, therefore it's pretty spacious and it was pretty clean, that's most important. It worked, it was clean, and well, what else counts? Of course, like every trip report maker on YouTube, I also tested the toilets. But I didn't film that, of course. At the spots where you can park bikes, you can also lock them so they don't fall down if the train will go through a curve. A small table can be found right next to the windows, and right under this table you find a small garbage can. I didn't notice any power plugs within these trains in the second class, by the way, but maybe I just didn't look good enough. If you know this, just let me know in the comments, so maybe I can highlight that comment. At the total back and at the front you will find the first class. You have some more leg space over here, but that's basically it. Well, I think you get how these trains look like. And before I will show you some views from the train, let's take a closer look at a map, and especially a Swiss railway map. This map shows the entire railway system of Switzerland. Let's zoom in a bit for what's relevant for this trip. Even though this is a commuter train, for longer distances there are 4 important railway stations. Well, actually 3. Milan, Monza and Lugano. The terminal station Locarno, well, it's important because it's a terminal station. If you're traveling with, for example, the Bernina Express between Switzerland and Italy, of course you can travel back on the same route. Or you can take a train to Monza, and in Monza you can change trains on the specific train that I just showed you. At the railway station of Lugano there's a good connection on domestic long distance trains, but also some occasional international long distance trains into Germany. Now we're talking about maps anyway. If you're interested in other trip reports, below the description of this video on YouTube you find a link to a map, and on this map you find all trip reports I did. The lines do indicate the routes for these trains, and the train and ferry icons do indicate the station and ferry terminal reviews. Of course, there will be more lines added to this, since I'm making more new videos. If you want to make sure you don't want to miss anything, just subscribe to my channel. This channel is focusing on long distance and international train and ferry traveling. But of course, I also make some exceptions. For the last part of this video, I'll show you some views from the train between Milan and Locarno. So that's it for this video. I'm right now at the railway station of Cadenazzo. I won't go all the way to Locarno. It's really worth visiting though. It's really beautiful located at Lago Maggiore. But we will take the Treno Gottardo from here that will go along the old Gotthard Pass, what is actually the slow old-fashioned route if you're traveling between Italy and Switzerland or Germany, whatever. Right now you can do this way faster if you take the new Gotthard Tunnel. I will tell you more about that in that specific video. Anyway, for now, I hope you like this video. If you do so, give me a thumbs up. And if you made it all the way to this point in the video, you might consider to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the bell button so you get notified when I upload new videos. If you'd like to support this channel financially, you can also go to patreon.com/Trainviking. You can already do this from €1, dollar, pound, Swiss franc per month. Anyway, once again, I hope you liked it and see you on my next video.